cut copper, baby. Oh yeah. Holy cow. Another awesome, fully intact corrodal bell. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's not a coin. And so this is going to be the obverse, and it's another Drake bust. It's in 1865. The date's clearly readable right there above my phone. Look at that. Great seal button. And it's deep, so maybe it's not crushed. It's not crushed. Holy crap. All right, here I am, my next find, and this is a good one, folks. I'm kind of post-videoing this shot because I wanted to show Daniel. We're out here at a new permission site today. We may hit the honey field again. There's an old house site here. Got a few doodads. It's kind of quiet, like they built in some fill, but this is an unmistakable 90 tone at about 4 inches, and look at that. Tiny silver, baby. See if that thing will focus. It's unbelievable how small these coins were way back when. 5 cents Canadian, 1880. I don't want to rub that too much. See that? 1880 nickel Canadian. And there's Queen Vicky. Canadian, baby. Canadian silver. Tiny little silver coin. Unmistakable signal, though, and I'll take it. A little silver drought is over the last 5 weeks. Cornfield silver. Gotta love it. On to the next. Alright folks, had my first find of the day. Back out to the Colonial Field again where we pulled all those large cents and reals out of. Again, just trying to pick through the remainders here. Maybe I can find a few keepers. It's been raining a lot, so the soil is wet, and maybe some of those targets can come out easier. Been here 5 minutes, and I got myself a flat button. See if I can hold that in the sun there for you. Looks like nothing too special there, but hey, you know what? It shows you there's still stuff that we've missed here after being here probably 10 times now. There's still stuff lurking. So I've got about 4 hours here today. I tried to get a permission down at a farm field about 2 miles away from here, but the farmer's not home or I can't find him. So I'm going to have to come back later this month or maybe next spring. But there's a couple home sites in that field as well. So anyway, good start to the day. Let's keep plugging along and I'll come back with you if I find something else interesting. On to the next. Alright folks, here I am at my next target. It's been pretty slow out here. I've dug 2 buttons only. Like I said, the finds are getting pretty thin, but I got a tight 83 tone right here. And I think I may have something good. But, you know, curse of the live dig, you never know what you're going to get. So I see a copper right there. See that? That was unmistakable. Tight and not garbly. Sometimes the can will get squelchy when you come off of it. This was very clean and it was a small target. So I was pretty confident I was going to get myself another large cent, and I have. Let's see if we can get the details up on this one. Let's see this one. My hand shakes when I try to hold it up because this is the hand I've been swinging the detector with. It's tired. Sort of thin, maybe a matron. I think I see a wreath on the back. See that? I think I see 1 cent. It's definitely going to be a US. Let me rub it on my jeans real quick here. Again, cornfield coppers, you're running the risk of just getting a really toasty coin. Dig them in the woods at an old cellar hole or something, they usually come out a little bit better. Oh, I got a date off of her right away. Look at that, 1820. She's kind of corroded, but that's a on the early side. I think it's an 1820, maybe 1829. Matron, early to mid-date matron head. All right, I will take her. Slow and steady. There's not much left out here, but there's still a few goodies. Let's keep plugging along. On to the next. Well, my large scent was right there. And you know, you always swing around to see if you can find something else nearby, and I got a pretty nice solid mid-tone right down in here. And you see that right there? You know what that is? Another musket ball. Drop lead, baby. And this is not a this is a, well, if it's fired, it didn't hit anything. Still got the lead seam on it right there. Look at that. Nice medium caliber musket ball from early to mid 1800s, probably seeing the date of this site, although you can argue 1700s because I found 1700s coins out of here, as you know. So excellent find. We'll take it. Let's keep digging around and searching around this little area, a little hot spot right here. All right, on to the next. Well, I'm back, folks. Look at this one. I had to dig the china for that. That's like 8 or 9 inches deep. Really small, high tone. I thought I had another copper, but I got something equally, arguably, as neat as a toasted copper. Look at this. What do you think that is? You know, my first guess would say it's some sort of suspender clip, you know, that went to another mechanism, but there's something on it. I mean, I'm not sure if that's an animal or what. I'll have to do a little, you know, tooth picking off of that. I can't tell what that is. It looks like, if you look here at the bottom, it's like a fox. See that? And then some two people handshaking up here, and then I'm not sure what this meaning is here. Is that like an eye or something? But clearly this is a fox here and two people shaking hands here. So maybe it's a decorative old suspender clip. I'm going to guess that's what it is, but that's a cool piece, folks. That's way back. That's probably mid 1800s at the latest. Really deep down in there. 8, 9, 10 inches. AT Pro, baby. All day long. All right, let's see if we can find a few more things. Got about an hour left. We gotta head out of here. On to the next. Okay, here I am at my next signal. I did get another musket ball, which I find always nice. I got like a 73 signal right in this hole here. I'm thinking it's going to be a button. Right there. You see that? And you know what, folks? I don't think that's a button. I think that's a coin. And if 72s are a coin and you're in an old place, I'm going to guess that's an Indian. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, and she's going to be a beauty. Look at that. 1 cent. That's the newest coin that's come out of this field. The house was on the 1854 map, and then it was gone. So, you know, maybe just a drop from a hunter or something later on. But, man, what a beauty cornfield Indian. Look at that, man. What is the date on that? 1866. That's sick. Oh, my. Matron head 1829, 1866 Indian. A hunting sportsman suspender clip with a fox on it, 2 musket balls, some buttons. Having a great day, man. There is still stuff here in this field. It's amazing. You just gotta go slow. Sweet find. All right, let's keep poking along here. I've still got a little bit of time left before I head home. On to the next. Folks, I'm about a half an hour ready to head home. Again, there's my car way down there. There's 2 home sites in this field, one down there and then one right here. Just picking through the goods. I never want to call it with a live dig, but listen to this signal, guys. 81, all directions and small. So let's see if we can get something good out of this. Pardon the noise. Cars right by the road. is that? A piece of junk. No good. On to the next. Well, here we are, folks. Late fall, December 1st, 2018. Winter's come early up here. Lots of snow in Vermont already in November. I think I've had 20 inches at my house, but I came down here closer to Lake Champlain and there's no snow, folks. Really nice. And I just got a permission from a farmer and I got a 5-for-1. 5 home sites or 4 home sites in the school for one property. So some of these have been hit before from what he tells me, but I don't think all of them have. Based off of what I've seen, the guy that was detecting hasn't hit all the old map sites. So anyway, we're going to poke around here. It's about 40 degrees and cloudy with no wind, so I'll do that any day up here. You take what you can get. First decent signal, 80 signal. I thought that was going to be probably either a large cent or a modern dime or something. Look at that. Got myself a wheat penny. 1944, baby. That's a good way to start the day. Got a wheat penny here. Maybe there's some older silver. Who knows? That was a pretty easy target to find. All right, let's keep poking around here. I've got about, it's about noontime now. I've got about 4 hours and it's like dark here. The sun sets so early. So nice first find. Let's keep poking around. I'll be back with something else interesting if I find it. Hopefully there'll be some stuff. On to the next. All right, folks, so I moved on down to a field that's right across from where that school is. There was an old barn and an old house site here. Metal detectors has hit part of this before, but you know, let me pan around. There's a heck of a lot of fields out here. You never can hit it all. And it's been really quiet. I really haven't dug much other than a few pieces of lead since that wheat penny. But let me pan down here real quick. I can't put my knees on the ground because it's just a muck fest, but look at that. Surface copper, baby. I mean, that was 1 inch under the surface. Let's see what we got. And she's a greenie, so you may have some detail on that. But you know what? These things in the field, holy cow. I mean, the thickness of it's going to tell me like a matron. You know, it's not uber thick. Let me wipe it on my jeans here to the extent I can. I may have to come back and get you guys a close-up shot after this thing dries out. I'm gonna have to do some work on that and come back, but that is an early U.S. large cent. It is a muck fest out here, folks. 40 degrees and I'm walking in water half the time, but I had to wear my snow boots. It's just so mucky, but there's still stuff here, baby. All right, let me get you an inset shot. On to the next find. Okay, here I am at my next find. It's pretty slow out here, digging a bunch of lead. Not much after that Drake Bus large cent, but I did get a buckle. So I'll just show you that. I'm sure that's period. That's probably, you know, 1850s, 1800s for sure. This stuff was mainly mid-1800s on back. Late 1800s, there wasn't much here. So I'll take that. That's an iron buckle. It's kind of a squeaker high tone with some garble on the edges, so I knew it wasn't a coin, but I thought I'd dig it anyway. Usually when there's at least halfway significantly high conductive targets in the ground in this muck, they may be worth digging. So I'll take that all day. That's a good find. All right, let's see if we can poke around for a few more things here. I've only got maybe a half hour, 40 minutes left, and I'm out of here. On to the next. Well, I'm just about out of here. There's my car. I'm working my way back to it. Just wandering these fields. I'm in another iron patch here. Not sure what's going on here. There was nothing to show on the old map, but there are some targets in here. And nothing amazing, but I got a scratchy high tone, and look at this, folks. I'll take that. Some sort of old lock. Look at that. It's missing the back. It's just the front part, but maybe I'll get a maker's mark or some sort of patent number off of that. That's a nice little iron relic. I normally am not a big iron guy, but I will take that. That's 1800s for sure. So a nice find to wrap up the day. I think that's going to be about it for this back half of the video, but if I find one more thing before I get back to the car or something, I'll definitely show it to you. All right, good find.